Hey, what's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another episode here on Unscripted. I'm your host, Josh Mansour, and before we get into it, like always, please hit that like button, subscribe. We really appreciate your support. My guest today is one of the biggest freaks in the NRL. Grew up in Western Sydney, debuted as a teenager, and whenever he's in open space, 9 times out of 10, he's going to score the try. Jason Saab, welcome to the show. Hey,
Hey, Sauce, good to be here, bro. Cheers.
you're looking in top nick, I have to say. You are looking outstanding.
Thanks, bro.
What's been happening? Happening?
Not much, bro. Not much. What was the last potty we did? It wasn't unscripted when we did
No, it was Let's Trot with Foxy. Yeah.
Fox that guy was never there, but I swear.
I know. Well, he's doing his thing, I was doing my thing.
Yeah,
but we're all good.
hard.
Now we're here, bro. You like the set?
It's a mad setup, bro. It's actually a really nice building. It's really good.
I appreciate it. I put a lot of time and energy into it.
Bro.
We're going to have to get... Thank you, cuz. Thank you. We're going to have to get one of your... But we're going to get a piece of merchandise from you or something. I don't know.
Jeez, what do you want?
Maybe, you know what? I've got a great idea. Maybe you grow your hair. Like, you get a fro or something.
Again,
you get a fro?
I'm trimming this soon, bro.
Really?
What, you want a lock off my hair?
No, I was thinking get it to a certain length and then we'll maybe like shave it off, but like we'll kind of keep its shape and then we'll have it like a fro somewhere in here.
Put it on like a microphone.
Maybe we'll get
turn these into, you know,
the fros. Or maybe we'll get that steed and then we'll put your fro on top. Oh, what's been happening? What's new with you? Talk to me.
Nothing, bro. I'm nothing. Round 9, you know, in the thick of it now, so not too far away. We're almost halfway through the season, so it's gone pretty quick, bro. And it's been a bit of a roller coaster. So as you would know, but it's been good, bro. It's been good playing good footy, having fun. That's the main thing.
Of course.
As you know, when you're winning footy, like winning games,
it solves all the problems.
It's fun, yeah. You know, solves the problems. When you're not, it's a bit dramas. So, but it's been good, bro. It's been good.
How old are you now?
25.
25.
Yeah.
I feel like you've been playing for ages. You
debuted. It feels that way too. Yeah, I debuted when I was 18, like 2019. So. But the thing is, I didn't play, like I played like 4 games in 2020.
Yep.
So between like 2019 when I debuted and 2021 when I played my first full season, like
yep.
I'm missing like 20 something games. So yeah, that's why it feels like I kind of have been around for a while.
Has it gone quick?
Yeah, it has. It's like 7 years, like 7 seasons. I think, or this is my 7th season, I think. So it's gone quick, bro. Yeah, like I feel like I'm pretty much like halfway. Do you know what I mean? So
well, you technically are. What? You're 25 and you've played over 150 games, yeah?
No, 100 and maybe like 10, maybe.
110.
Yeah,
110.
So
tomato, bro.
Yeah. Close. Soon, hopefully, bro. That was the next goal. So 150 will be nice. Yeah.
Are you still living out in Western Sydney?
Yeah.
How long did the drive take in here again?
Hour, give or take.
Hour, give or take.
Like you leave early enough, it'll take you like 50 minutes.
Surely there's going to be a day when you just snap it and be like, you know what? I concede. I'm going to move to the Northern Beaches.
No way, bro. I can't. You know what it is? It's not about the Northern Beaches. It's about the area. I can't live there.
Yeah. See, that was me as well.
I actually did live in the Northern Beaches for 1 year in DY. I lived there by myself. And pretty much, like anytime I had a day off, like if I had a day off tomorrow, I would come back out here and stay out here at my mum and dad's and then like see like people or like whatever. So it was like, what was the point of living out there and I'm paying rent to live out? You know what I mean? Like it was just, I couldn't stay out there. I was always coming back. So I just can't. I don't know, bro.
No, you're used to your surroundings, your environment.
Yeah.
I was exact same. I was exact same. I was driving from where was I? I was living in Elwood with my mum, and I was driving to Penrith every single day and back for how many years? 7 years.
You're a Bankstown boy. You grew up.
I grew up around the area. Yeah, I went to
club.
I played for St John's Eagles Punch Bowl.
Yeah.
Home ground is Begnell Oval in Belfield.
Yeah.
And my schools were pretty much in Lakemba, St Therese Lakemba, and Holy Spirit College Lakemba.
Yeah. You're from the area, bro.
Yeah, pretty much. So I grew up in Lakemba first, and then I think when I was 10, we moved to Elwood, and I was just kind of travelling to school by train from then on.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I was saying before, I was driving from Elwood to Penrith, and then I snapped it, and I signed a 3-year deal, and I told my missus, I go, listen, like all the highways are getting renovated. I'm stuck in traffic an hour and a half, 2 hours. This is ridiculous. Like my back's seizing up, my hips are locked. Over it, man. Over it. Let's go. Come on.
Challenge.
Anyway,
but that helps too. Like when you have like your missus as well.
Yeah.
You're living with someone that you're close with. Yeah. That makes a big difference.
Yeah.
Like I feel like if that was like for me, maybe I could live out there. You know what I mean? But still, I am. Yeah.
Well, I lasted 11 months. So I moved out.
Did you move back?
Yeah, I moved back. But like,
Okay, never mind that.
You know
Never
what fucking happened? So we bought, man, this house was beautiful. It was in Lene. And all there was a few people there. There was Craig Gower, Ivan, Nathan lived up the road as well. Beautiful area. Long story short, we were just, I don't know, like when I took living out in the inner west for granted, like, you know, the cafes, the shopping, being around family, the food.
Right. Yeah.
Like, you know, you grew up like me, similar upbringings.
Yeah.
Like, family's a big thing for us, and Mrs. put her foot down. No, there's no charcoal chicken out there.
Cause Char-Grilled Charlie's though.
You rate it?
Look, Char-Grilled Charlie's is like the Northern Beaches El Jana.
Do they do the round chicken though?
Yeah, like
they don't do flat chicken, yeah.
Nah, they don't. Come on, it's not. You know, it just that for them is what that like is fast. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, it's not. That's as good as it's going to get for me. But it's all right. It's all right.
Okay.
Yeah, well, it's not Haumole chicken.
Yeah. You know what? People that don't understand, like, once you go to El Jana or Alasil or Awarefair, mate, you never go back. Yeah. All frangos. So for me, we moved back and I was doing the drive again.
You're still there now?
I'm living in, where am I? I'm in Bexley now.
That's what I mean. You're still out in these ways?
Stalkers, relax. Don't go find me.
Street?
But for me, I'm comfortable where I am. Comfortable. How many years left you got on your deal?
I think 2029.
Yeah. That's right. You still on a monster deal.
Yeah, I was on there long term. So
what was that?
To be honest, I feel like I really love that club. I love the team, the locker room, and I honestly just really love the club, and to be blessed to be offered a contract with that much security as well, you know, is something that I'm massively appreciative of. Like, I always, you know, when you see players that, you know, struggling to get a contract and these people, like, they have families to provide for, stuff like that, I feel like that's real stressful. You know what I mean? Like, I don't really see that as like just like a whatever thing. Like, it's, you know, so when you get offered or you have the opportunity, like something that level of security, like
with a big club too,
with a great club as well, it's massive, and it was a bit of like a no-brainer for me. Do you know what I mean? Do
you feel like you're entering your best years of your career? So, like, right now, like they say, between 25 and 30.
Yeah, I feel like I'm entering my best phase of my as like in terms of being an athlete. Do you know what I mean? Like, because I mean, like, there's athletes, you know, form is always going to be something that doesn't really matter on age, but like, I definitely feel like these are the years where I'm putting myself in the best position to perform at my best. And I'm feeling like that at the moment. Like, physically, I feel great. So, 25, 26, 27, I feel like, you know, should continue to go that way. And then obviously, as you know, start to deteriorate. But I feel good. Yeah.
Can I ask you a direct question?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Okay. So last year, because you know I love you. Yeah. Last year, were you kind of like in and out of first grade? Was it last year?
Yeah.
What was that?
I think I think I was mainly just my form. Obviously, like I wasn't performing, you know, like very well. And the reason for that probably is, you know, everyone's got their reasons, excuses, whatever. But yeah, it was just simple as that. Like, I just, you know, obviously the whole team wasn't performing, but I was also one of the players that wasn't really helping the team. So that's really all there is to it, to be honest.
Can you put it down to something like, you know? Were you good physically? Was it more like just a mental performance thing? Like, you just weren't playing with confidence?
I feel like it was a bit of both. Like, and I don't really want to be like, oh, it's because of this reason.
No.
I think what hurt me a lot was the injury at the back end of the season before. I had to have surgery on my ankle. And then halfway through preseason, I had to get the surgery again, pretty much. So I didn't have any preseason. And physically, I was like, I had done 1 week of literally 1 week of preseason. And then
that hurts.
Yeah, like, and that's the thing I'm learning now. I'm like, wow, preseason really is so important.
Bro, you have to value it, man.
You know what I mean? Like, now I can play, you know, the 80 minutes, but last year, like, I was, you know, cramping it pretty much with like 30 minutes to go. I was getting like, I was having problems with like my calves and stuff, and I just wasn't fit. Like, I take a carrier, I just couldn't, like, I couldn't surge at all. Like, I was just pretty much just unfit, like match fit the whole year. And obviously that led to like, mistakes, and then mistakes led to probably not feeling confident, and then it was just a whole
spiral.
Whole spiral pretty much. So I feel like, definitely like with the, on the flip side this year with the great preseason, I can see like, okay, this is probably why I went through that patch. And now I feel like, I'm in a much better spot. But yeah, I guess, obviously as as a winger, like he's also so much you can do to influence a team. So, if the team's not playing the best as well, it doesn't give you your best opportunity to perform as well. So yeah, it's just a mix of a lot of things, bro. Yeah.
But do you feel like as the years have gone on, you mentioned like wingers not having a real involvement in the game in terms of turning results. Do you feel like it's happening now though? Because I feel wingers' role these days, mate, we're relied on massively.
Well,
making big tackles, try-saving tackles, tries. Like you're a game breaker. You're in open space. Like everyone looks to you to fucking ice that.
Yeah, well,
that's a big role.
I'll rephrase what I was saying, because as I was saying it, I was kind of pretty much just saying wingers don't do shit, which is what I do disagree with. I didn't mean to.
You played it down. You just played it. You just played it down.
Yeah. But I guess actually, probably for me, my play style, like just being really fast. I need the ball in open space to be able to, or I need the kicks to be in the spots to go for me. But obviously this year my kind of game has changed a bit, whereas like I'm more focusing on just having good carries and being good physically. So obviously, going back to, how I was playing, obviously if the team doesn't perform, I can't do anything because I'm waiting for the team to do something. But now I feel like I can have a positive impact on the team and going forward. So for sure, wingers role these days is much more important. And you got to be fit. You got to be heaps fit, bro.
100%.
So,
Well, there was another thing that you kind of added to your repertoire, which was called the Falcon. It's not called the Falcon anymore. It's going to be called the Jason Saab. Brother, was that your idea? Like heading the ball like from a crossfield kick, or was it someone else's?
It's so funny because I feel like they actually banned it this week. We got a message saying they banned it. So it's great to be in the history books alongside Mario Fennick with the Falcon. Me and Mario, it's a great company to be in, history making. It's so funny, right? Because obviously, like being a kick target, they want you to go after every ball that's in the air, and sometimes the balls fall short, 20 meters off the try line. And as a defensive winger, even I'll do it. Doesn't matter who it is. You just let them catch it and tackle them.
And being a tall winger as well. Like, I remember when I was up against you and Tommy Turbo before that when he first debuted, because you guys are taller than me, you don't out-jump me every single time. So I'll just let you take it, and then as soon as you land, I'm just going to try and wrap you up.
Exactly. Yeah. And so I said during the week to Haumole, actually, I was like, because it happened, who did we verse? I think we versed Dragons. I caught the ball and they just picked me up and pushed me over the sideline. So I said, you know what, bro? Like, I'm just going to header it off the thing forward.
So this is your idea.
I said there's no rule. Like, and I feel like in the past, you've seen when like a ball goes up and no one catches it and hits someone in the head and it's play on. Yeah. I'm like, well, it's not a knock on. Obviously, if you do it intentionally, it's now a penalty. But I just said, you know what? I'm just going to head the ball forward. And I obviously not being around ball, I had no idea which direction it would go. I just said, I'm just going to do it.
It was fucking perfect.
Perfect. I hit the ball perfect. I went like 15 meters that way. The fullback had to turn around and we made another, almost 15 meters. Yeah. So I was cheering. I was like, I was so happy with that. But I decided this week I'm going to do a bicycle kick instead.
Perfect. Perfect.
There's no rule against that.
No, there isn't.
So if I can't head the ball, I'll just bicycle kick it.
Or even a scorpion. So if it goes behind you,
exactly,
maybe just a little back heel.
That could go so wrong.
Any HIA? Any HIA?
No, fine. Nah, not at all. Completely fine. The boys were saying that. They were like, I think Clayton was like, oh, won't that like concuss you? I was like, I'm going to get concussed. It's not like, it's not a brick falling out of the sky.
Bro, the balls are pretty hard, especially when they're coming what?
Yeah, but if you kick it, when you kick the ball, if someone gets kicked, like, you know what I mean, in the head by the ball, yeah, sure. But not that. It was fine. It was fine. Yeah.
Bro.
Can you imagine?
I'm going to be straight up. Last year, I played six-a-side soccer, and this guy went to go clear it, and I was just like charging at him. Yeah. Brother, he did not miss. He took my whole face off. And I'm not even kidding. I was semi-concussed. I was fucking rattled.
Yeah, that's going to hurt. That reminds you, remember Jeremy Marshall King when he got hit in the head by Ben Hart?
Bro, same thing.
That's what I'm saying. That's going to knock you out.
And like circle mark? Yeah. I'm not even kidding. I had a big red circle covering half my face. It was fucked.
Did it floor you? Like full like?
No, it didn't floor me, but like I stumbled and I was so like, I was like a mixture of angry and fucking embarrassed.
Yeah.
I was like, I was so angry. I took it so personally.
Absolutely. Yeah, but it's because you're a rugby league player, bro.
Yeah, exactly. I want to ask you, what's motivating you right now? In your career, what's motivating you?
It's a good question. I feel like what's motivating me is, I think, I actually did have a think about this, like, kind of before the season started, after having, a couple average seasons over the last 7 seasons, you know what I mean? I feel like one of my motivating factors is that I'm kind of just blessed to have this opportunity to play a sport that I love, which is easy to forget that like that's what we play sport for sometimes. But yeah, I just think like I just want to be great. Like I want to look back on my career and know like, I gave everything I had. So I guess the motivating factor is probably like just not wasting the opportunity and not wondering like, how good could I have been if I had done like the mental stuff or the physical or the diet or the whatever. So I don't know. I guess for me, like I'm probably going around in circles now, but yeah, just what motivates me is just to do the absolute best I can, and that way when it's all said and done, I don't have to like worry about like, I could have been this player, I could have been that. Regardless of like if it's up here or here, like if I give it everything and fulfill my potential, whatever that is.
You just want to walk away with no regrets.
Yeah, my own ceiling, wherever that gets me to, then I'll be happy. Do you know what I mean? But I feel like for the past few years, I probably like have kind of, obviously with a few things I can't control as well, but I probably have like been like, okay, looking back on some games, and sometimes I'm like, well, yeah, these things are going to haunt me later if I don't, start to change it. So I'm 25. Thank God I have a lot left in front of me, and I just want to make the most of it, really, yeah.
Doesn't that excite you? Like you saying, I still haven't played to my potential. I still haven't reached my best yet. Like for me, like that excites me hearing that.
Yeah, it does in a way. It excites me, but I feel like as well.
You got to put the work in. Like,
yeah, of course, yeah. But I feel like naturally as an athlete, you always deal with like the fear of failure and all the, the what, like there's always that voice in like, what if you don't fulfill your potential? You know what I mean? Like, so you deal with that as well. But I'm trying to listen to the voice that is just, gets me excited. I feel like a lot of I feel like the fear of like maybe why people hold back is because like if you do give it everything, like I said, like whether you end up here or here, this might really hurt like the ego. Do you know what I mean? Like this might really be like if you really give, but if you don't give it everything,
how would you know?
Yeah, how would you know? Oh, I could have been. So it's just a fantasy. Do you know what I mean? But I feel like now I'm kind of like, you know what, like bro, it is what it is. Like if you give it everything and that's all you get, it is what it is. At least you don't have to live with the, the what if fantasy and stuff. I feel like that's important,
But that's spot on. Like, what would you rather? Would you rather put all your time and energy into trying to achieve something, but then it not work out? Or would you rather be scared, like, you know what, I don't want to put all my time and energy into this thing and then it not working out? And then having to live with what if I actually did try and put my mind to it and it did work out?
Yeah, exactly.
What do you choose?
You just choose it's different. Choose your struggle, really, like whichever one you want to
pick your poison.
Yeah, pick your poison. Yeah, but I feel like it's just like, you know what, like give it everything you got because you might come off. Yeah, exactly. Well, yeah, you won't know until you try. So, but yeah, I guess that's what's motivating for me. And just the other thing I guess is just like, like. You look at some of the boys in the team, like they have their whys and like, like I know for Haumole, for example, like ever since he had his first son, he just changed like his purpose and stuff. Wow. And like he playing for something is like, you can really see it in people. And I feel like for me, I'm like, you know what, like I actually want to do my family proud. I want to do my last name proud. I want, like my wife or my kids to actually have something that they can look on and understand like, we're in a position we are or whatever because of that. So I think that's the other motivating factor too, is I actually want to, like actually have something I can look back on, not just something I just, just come and went type of thing, if that makes sense.
Total sense.
Yeah.
Love that. Yeah. You mentioned wife. Do you have a missus?
Nah.
Oh, well.
I was playing, in the future a wife,
Oh, okay.
Because I will have one day. Oh, bro. Wow.
Well, ladies, if you're looking for a man
don't even go there.
that's handsome, athletic, tall, what are you, 6 foot what?
6'6".
Jesus. Mate, he's on the market. He's on the market. Is that official? Like, are you seeing anyone? Are you dating? Like, what's the go with you?
I'm making no comments, bro.
You're making no comments? Okay, well, listen, I feel like you're at that stage where you're ready to settle down, and I'm sure there's a beautiful, lucky lady out there that would love to really hook up with you, brother. So all the best with that.
Thanks, bro.
No, you're welcome. Are you ready to settle down?
Well, I don't know, like I'm digging myself a hole. I thought about it too much. Look, bro, you know what?
If it happens, it happens.
When God, brings that person along and He wants that to happen, that will happen.
See?
So I'm not ready, and I'm not ready. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yeah, that was a good answer.
So, like, you'll know. Like, there'll be a sign that.
Yeah, of course.
Once that sign comes.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Oh, well, the next question was like, I don't know how we go from that. What's been the hardest challenge you've had to overcome so far in your career?
The hardest challenge in my career.
Well, it's definitely not trying to find a missus because we've established that.
The hardest challenge, I guess, is probably trying to control what I can control and not control what I can't control. Did I even say that correctly? I don't think I did.
I don't think so, but I
you
know what you're
I'm
trying to say.
Just trying to control what I can control. That's it.
Well, you're getting frustrated at things that you can't control.
Yeah.
And not worrying about the things that you can control.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that's probably been the most challenging thing.
Give me an example.
Give you an example?
Like maybe like an injury, maybe? Is that what you're saying?
No, injuries I've always been very good with. Yeah, I've always been very good with, thank God. Like, like injuries that happen, and I'm a pretty driven person and disciplined person. So when it comes to rehab and stuff, like, I'm good with that stuff. I just think maybe like, I feel like, sometimes when a team loses, remember, of a bunch of different individuals, not just yourself, I feel like it's easy to take it on and, feel like you're the reason that you lost. But again, there's so many things you can't control that happen in a game, leading up to moments that, might be when you make the mistake or let it in a try or whatever it is. And you just take that on and stuff. And there's just so many things you can't control, like in a game of footy. So to just go like, win, just to go like a loss is just all me and a win is, like finding the balance between the two.
Yeah, gotcha. Sense. Yeah. Do you write goals before a game or what you want to achieve or not really?
Sometimes.
Bro, I think I know it doesn't sound like it's an important thing.
Yeah.
But I think you measuring yourself is stronger than having someone else measure your own performance. Does that make sense?
I think the goals, I don't necessarily write them down, but I definitely know, like, I definitely have goals like, okay, this week all I care about is just carrying the ball physically. Like, that is the one thing, being physical. Or
for the next 8 weeks, do me a favour. Write down your goals into
like
a game.
KPIs, you reckon?
Yeah.
Yeah?
100%.
Yeah, all right.
100%.
I'll do that.
When I say, because this is something that I learned late in my career. I used to write myself some goals and what I wanted to achieve in the game, but I did make a small mistake. I made a mistake by saying I don't want to make any errors, right? So essentially when I'm writing my goals, I'm looking to try and perfect the perfect game, like play the perfect game, right? Sometimes you just said it, there's things you can't control. Sometimes you drop a ball.
You would want to take 20 carries every game, but if you've got 40% possession and they kick into the other corner all game, what can you do?
That's another example. Yeah. Another example, right? But say I had no errors and I did make an error. Like, does that mean I play shit? Does that make me like, is that a X next to my performance? Like, no, it shouldn't be like that. You should never, because it goes back to the thing, like you can't control what you can't control. So if there is some messy play the ball and someone's got their hands in, or it's a raining day and you do drop it, but like sometimes it's just an accident.
Of course. No one means to make errors.
Yeah, but you shouldn't, because you wrote it down, you kind of dwell on it a bit more in the game after it happened, and like, like you kind of like beat yourself up. So for me,
writing down the controllables is a good thing, I feel.
Correct.
I feel like, and another thing, like, ever since Brownie came to the club, who's like a great friend of mine too now, like rugby league aside, he's always just harped on about like, bro, as long as you go out there and you put everything into the game you can, effort related.
Yes.
And you can come off the field, you can look yourself in the mirror.
That's how you measure yourself, correct.
That is it. That is all you. And ever since I started to think about that, I started to think less about what if I make an error or if I did make an error or whatever it is. As long as I'm going out there and I'm, putting in effort for my team and in my carries and all that sort of stuff, and I can look the coach, I can look my teammates in the eyes. Doesn't matter what any fan says, what any family member says, what anyone, the media, like that is all that matters. And I feel like since he's helped me with that, I've helped. But the controllable thing is a big thing, and there's this prayer actually that I pray a lot is and I probably mix up the words all the time, but it goes along the lines of God grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things that I can, and the wisdom to know the difference between the both. And I feel like that for me sums up perfectly, like just kind of how to go about life's challenges and all that type of stuff. So that's
Yeah, perfect. Yeah. And back to what you were saying, like you can measure yourself by how hard you run the ball. That's only you. That's only on you. You know what I mean? You can measure yourself about communicating with your center. You can measure. That's easy.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Making sure that you attack every single kick.
Yeah.
Competing on kick chase, like stuff like that, right? I feel like what you said all evolves around effort.
Yeah.
Are you a practicing Christian?
Yeah.
Like
I'm Maronite Catholic. Yeah.
Yeah, me too. Who brought you into that? Like, was that your dad?
My stepboy, he brought all of us into it. Like, obviously, my mum's Aussie, right? So, being a Catholic, let alone like a Maronite Catholic, is not really like you won't find many. But, pretty much because my stepdad obviously is Lebanese, right? So, Lebanese Christians, a lot of them are Maronite or Orthodox. So, ever since he'd kind of come to my family when I can't even remember how old I was very young. That's pretty much where it come from. And then, my mum was christened or baptized as a full adult.
As an adult,
like usually, we do infant.
Yeah, of course.
Christenings or whatever. And then I was and my sister on the same day. All by Father Shora. Or Our Lady Lebanon, like that's just my parents got married in that church. Like,
wow.
So, being Maronite is like a real rock, like a foundation of pretty much like our family and all that. Yeah.
Is that your parish?
Yep.
Do you go there every Sunday? Like, is that your
I try to?
as
I'm
well?
not the best, but I have my phases. But that's my parish. Like that's where like I'll get married. That's where my kids. You know what I mean? Like that's my home. So
you grew up. Would you say in a Lebanese household most of your life?
Yeah.
How much being Lebanese influenced your life? Like what kind of values did you take away from being raised as a Lebanese man?
I feel like the main one is probably just like having, the respect and, respecting others and especially like your elders and all that sort of stuff.
That's a big one.
Yeah, I feel like, that perseverance and resilience is something like obviously that my dad's side of the family come from. That's a very Lebanese trait. Like as you know, like with the Lebanese and what's happened. I think like even Beirut is like the only city to be rebuilt like 7 times. You know what I mean? Like that's just that epitomizes what it is to be Lebanese. The cedar tree, obviously is the longest, the strongest tree. Like it's just everything about being Lebanese is about being resilient, being about bouncing back, strength. And I feel like definitely like with what I've gone through in my life and my upbringing and stuff, like that's something that thank God I had through my family because but that and just I guess that's the main thing I would have to say. There's probably many others, but
no one has the perfect upbringing, I think. Like there's always some form of challenge or adversity, right?
Yeah.
Have you ever kind of looked at your upbringing and kind of compared it to other people's upbringing? Like, have you ever been like that?
No, not really. No, not really. I mean, of course, there's definitely people who have had better, people who have had worse.
Of course.
But, I've never. Honestly, that question, this is probably the first time I'm actually thinking about it. Really, like I've never really compared my upbringing to anyone else's.
Yeah. Have you met your your biological father?
No.
would you ever? Do you have goals too, or not really?
No, never. No. My peers, my dad, like that's I think when I was 8, I took my stepdad's last name.
Yeah, of course.
We're all Saab now, so. But never. Like my dad raised me. Like that's who I see as my father, my grandparents. Like that's my family. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah.
World Cup's coming up, 2026 here in Australia.
Yeah.
I don't know if you remember the 2017 World Cup. Like it was a massive moment for the Lebanese team. And
who'd you play for?
Do you know who I played for?
Who'd you play for?
I played for Australia.
Yeah.
I played for Australia.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, what would you do?
I remember. I was in school. I was in school.
Did you go to the game?
Huh? I did. Was it at Allianz?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you remember all the chants?
What was the chance? Go remind me. No, don't remind me. I'm still traumatized by it. Oh, fuck, I copped it.
That was so funny,
Fuck,
bro.
I copped it, bro.
So funny.
But it felt like it was deeper than that. It didn't feel like it was just a game of footy, eh? It felt like I was like a proper trader. Anyway, I've mentioned it before. So I don't want to get back into it. But
you know what? But like, obviously being Australian Lebanese, like especially playing rugby league, like playing for Australia is like, the pinnacle, like the highest level. Of course, like you got to go represent that if you have the opportunity. But you played for Lebanon, didn't you?
Yeah, played twice.
Well, there you go.
How many games I played? I played
you still represented them.
8 or 9 games. I think I played for Lebanon. Yeah. Scored 9 tries for Lebanon, I think. Anyway.
Sorry about that.
Obviously, the question I'm trying to throw at you is about eligibility. For us, tongue twister. Who are you going to play for, and who do you want to play for?
Yeah, I've obviously made it pretty public that like I pledge my allegiance to Lebanon to represent them in the World Cup. So, but yeah, obviously it's like that's still like November. It's a while away. So, yeah, like Chex knows that, and
you spoken to him?
Yeah, spoken to him here and there. But yeah, like everyone kind of knows that. So we'll just wait till we get to the end of the year and then go from there.
Has there any process you've been involved in?
Yeah, I did last World Cup. I had to send like my grandparents' passports and all that sort of stuff. I went through all of that sort of stuff. I never really heard anything back about because I got injured, so I couldn't go anyway. So, but we never really followed up with was eligible for selection. But I'm sure we'll find out this year.
If the next step was for you to actually apply for a Lebanese citizenship, would you actually do that?
Yeah, absolutely.
To play?
Yeah, absolutely. And obviously, I don't really know how possible that is. I'm Abid, obviously. Look at me. It's not really. The eye test is like this guy's not Lebanese, but
I don't think anyone. Can you? They'll have to explain it. What's do you want to?
Yeah. Do you know what Abid is?
I know what Abid is.
Okay, then what are you asking?
Well, I don't think everyone knows what Abid is.
Oh yeah, don't worry. If you know, you know.
Okay, if you know, you know. Fucking hell.
You know.
Well, how about this? Why don't we give Check a call right now?
Yeah, give him a ring.
Well, let's give him. When was the last time you spoke to him?
2 weeks ago. Pretty recent.
2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Well, he just messaged me saying he was in a meeting. Let's just call him anyway.
Oh, cool.
He's probably not going to answer, but let's just give it a go.
Answer.
You reckon he'll answer? No, he's in a meeting.
How long ago did you speak to him?
He messaged me 40 minutes ago. Maybe ring him later, Peds.
Who's he meeting with? St. George?
Which? Oh, I never thought of that.
Yeah.
Fuck, he'd be a great coach, bro.
Yeah, gone.
The only thing that goes against him is
not answering, bro.
Yeah, he's not answering. Let's just leave him alone. Oh, okay. Okay, call me when you're done, please. Best, Josh. No. All right. We'll come back to that. What do you reckon?
I'll remind you so we don't
Is
forget.
that all right?
Yeah, good.
Thank you, Cheech.
I've got another thing to remind you about as well, but we'll get to it.
Yeah?
You want to do it now?
Oh, I don't know. What do you reckon?
No, I just wanted to ask about that famous Instagram video that they did.
Which
the
one?
boys. I'll put it on the screen for you.
Famous Instagram video?
Was it scream?
Saga here again.
That's not the famous one.
We're coming out tonight. Great atmosphere. Glad to get the 2 points on Anzac Day for you guys. We'll see you guys next week. Cheers.
Is that? Wait, hold on.
That's not the famous one. But
Yeah,
that's
so
a
was that
reply.
like a legitimate thing? Like, wait, what's the
Okay,
catch?
So
You guys copied it, yeah?
no, we copied it.
I don't know because I seen another one do
bro.
it. Someone else did it. Who was it?
Yeah, the Roosters, Sue Wong and that did it.
yes.
No. So this is what happened.
Okay, I'm so confused.
So we actually did this round 1, 2025. So I don't know if you could go back that far, but I'm sure you'll find it eventually after. But We did this in round 1, 2025 when we versed Cowboys at Brookvale, and I was recording like Haumole was in, and Haumole was looking at me like that, like ages ago, but no one really it never really caught on. And then we did it again this year against I think it was in Townsville, and Haumole was looking at me. That's the one that's been viral.
Yes.
Siwa Wong and Angus Crichton did it I think the next week, and then we done it the week just gone again, but we swapped roles. So we just keep swapping roles, and everyone's like, "I'll get you somebody who looks at you the way Haumole
Now
looks at
I'm
me."
Jerry
Yeah, it's pretty funny. A lot more than I thought it would, but yeah.
Well, if it happens again, can we do it again?
Yeah,
Will we see it again?
Yeah.
Oh, gold. Hey, what was it like to play against Ches again?
Yeah, it was funny.
Again, first time.
Again. Yeah, it was weird, bro. It was weird, but it was funny. It was exciting. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, I think because he plays on the other side, but he ended up running shape out the back of our side and ended up with the ball, and I think 4 of us jumped on him and saying all sorts of things and playing with his face and stuff. So yeah, it was good. It was good, but I was very surprised by the crowd, to be honest.
What happened?
Oh, they just were relentless. I think they might have. I think there was a count. They booed him 29 times or something. Every time he touched the ball, it was pretty crazy.
Overboard, you reckon?
Oh, look, I thought maybe the Cherries or Wanker chants were a bit overboard, but the booing is fine. That's play on. I feel and even he would understand. He's coming back to Brookvale to beat us. The crowd's not going to cheer for him. We need to beat him. So obviously, they're going to get into him a little bit. So, but that's rugby league banter. If the crowd's going to boo you, that's fine. And he wouldn't take offense to that. For Wanker chants were a bit crazy. I was like, well, that's crazy.
Fuck, because his family would have been there, man. His daughters would have been there. Fuck, that's just shit look.
They wouldn't stop either. And I was like, oh, the chants are a bit crazy, but the booing is fine. That's fine.
Fuck, man. Oh, yeah, I wondered that because I could hear. I remember watching that game and I was like, "Jeez, he's copping at this game."
Yeah.
I can understand how some feel burnt by how he exited the club, but end of the day, man,
that's the thing,
he put so much of his time into that club. He loves that club. He might be playing for the Chookies.
Yeah, absolutely.
But bro,
he
he fucking loves Manly. He loves Manly, bro. I would have loved for him to stay, but unfortunately things didn't work out. And
and that's the thing. The people on the outside don't understand
what happened.
Really, what is going on between two parties.
Yeah,
you know
exactly. Exactly.
Even I don't, but everyone has their reasons at the end of the day, and he done what he's done for our club, and there should definitely be a level of respect.
Yeah, I agree. Good shout.
But yeah, every time we verse him, I need the crowd booing him for sure.
Hey, fucking boo him as much as you want. 100% boo him, but don't fucking.
Sorry, Ches.
After the 80 minutes is gone,
Yeah, absolutely.
It's all good.
Yeah.
Were you always the fastest kid growing up?
Nah, I wasn't. I was when I was in primary school, but then obviously when I got to 12, 13, and everyone was becoming grown men. I wasn't. Nah, it was only really when I got to about 17, I was starting to get quick, and so no. To answer your question, no.
Were you into athletics at that age?
I was a little. I was doing school carnivals and that, but I never done little athletics or anything like that. No,
yeah.
No.
When did you run your first sprint? Was it you ran a 10.8 time, right? When your first ever time sprint?
Yeah. That was just last year. That was the first time I ever done a proper serious electric timed.
What did that look like in the build up?
Well, I just done a lot of training. I always do my normal sprint training in the off season with Roger. That's just a normal thing.
Shout out Roger Fabry.
Shout out Roger.
We go.
And I always do that. But this year I was like, you know what? Why not just for a bit of fun? Just go run one, see what time I could get. And I actually ended up literally signing up for Westfield's Athletics Club, which is a school I went to. Yeah. Under Sachi, who's an old coach there, old teacher, and put the gear back on after 10 years or whatever it was, which is pretty cool. And just had a bit of fun at a Trelaw Shield, whatever it was. So yeah, it was good. It was cool. It was a lot different to a rugby league game, obviously.
Obviously.
I was having a laugh. I couldn't care less. I would have run in a straight line. You know what I mean? Who cares? I wasn't worried. I was just chilling, and yeah.
Did you surprise yourself getting that time? Did you have a time in mind?
Yeah,
where you wanted to get?
I wanted to run. Honestly, I wanted to run something in like the 10.7s, like most, like at the highest end. But I feel like, then looking back on it, I think I've done like maybe 2 sessions where I used blocks. I had no tailwind at all. Like it was a 0.0 tailwind, which is like, obviously, do you understand how that works? No. Basically, like you have like a legal tailwind amount of 2.0. Anything over that is like an illegal tailwind. But like to go from like, if you run like 2.0 tailwind compared to like no tailwind at all, like I don't know exactly, but a 10.8 could be like maybe like a 10.69 or something. I don't know. But it's a big improvement. And the track was wet as well.
Wow.
Which is like worse conditions, you know what I mean? Except they didn't have a headwind, that was it. But so then looking back on it, I was like, no, you know what, like I'm happy with that. Like I'm 100, I had like 30 kilos on everyone. Like I was, you know what I mean? Like I was looking back on it, I'm cheering, you know what I mean? Like I never ran track before. So, but it's nothing like in athletics, nothing crazy at all. It's nothing special, but it was cool to do, yeah.
What's Gout running?
Oh, no, the guy's running like, I think he ran like a 9.99 or 9.98 recently. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like there's levels.
Yeah, there's levels to taking a tough carry too.
Exactly. Yeah, I was going to say, tell Gout run Australia, a different story. You know what I mean?
How much do you weigh?
He would weigh probably, I don't know, 70 something kilos.
How much do you weigh?
110.
Oh, my days.
Yeah. Yeah, big difference.
Fuck,
Different
you know
sport,
what? People looking at you wouldn't think you're 110.
No one ever does. Everyone's like 110, really. Like
I'd say 100. I'll look at you, I think 100.
Yeah, I look 100, but I'm very tall. Yeah.
What was it? Here we go. What was it? 10 seconds flat. There you go.
There you go. No, he ran it. There you go. It was a wind assisted. Yeah. 9.9.
Oh, 9.9.
Legal. Yeah, it was illegal. It was a legal time too. I'm pretty sure the 9.99. Yeah.
So you doing that sprint? That's just like an amateur kind of race, yeah.
Yeah.
So what happens after that? You say you're knocking over.
I qualified for nationals, which was cool.
That's fucking mad. That's mad.
Yeah. If I wanted to run at nationals, like I could go run at nationals, which is pretty cool. Like.
You didn't get paid for that stuff, do you?
Nah. What do you mean? I had to pay. to sign up.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
It cost me money to do this.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Yeah, but in the process, like got a bit quicker and that, and had a bit of fun.
Last year there was a bit of chatter around a grand final sprint amongst the fastest NRL players. Was that like a legit thing, or
yeah, it was legit. Yeah,
it was.
Yeah.
Who spoke to you about it?
Someone from the NRL, I think, and my manager as well.
Why didn't it go ahead?
Because it's a pretty terrible concept, to be honest. Like because if you don't this is the thing. Not everyone's available for starters to do it. Someone, I don't know who was in, like, for example, did Xavier Coates play in the grand final last year? No. Who'd they
no.
Who played in the grand final last year? Broncos beat
Melbourne.
So there you go. Xavier Coates is playing on the game day. You know what I mean? And so if you don't have the fastest people there, then what's the point?
But it's only one person.
Yeah, but
was that the caveat? Well, why it didn't go ahead?
No, I don't know. I honestly don't know why it didn't go ahead. But I just think like you can just do a so much better event than a halftime thing. Do you know what I mean? Like if you did that at SoPac, for example, made it a full event, you know what I mean? Like they could pull a nice crowd together. They'd make heaps of money out of it as a separate event as well. Like I feel like everyone that's gone to the grand final is already gone to the grand final.
Yeah,
you know
true.
What I mean? But you can get a lot of people that are going to the grand final to go to this event also on another day. Like I reckon they'll make a lot more money out of it as well. Especially there's a bit on sports bet. So I don't know why it didn't go ahead, but I don't think it's a great concept anyway. Like grand final sprint, you know what I mean?
All right.
Plus the boys want cash as well.
100.
Which they did offer.
Yeah, surely they would have offered that.
Did offer, but I feel like
it wouldn't be enough.
It's
not worth it.
Look, if people knew the figure, they'd be like, "Oh, you're being greedy, whatever." Blah, blah. But I feel like the amount of money they could make off an event like this, or at least a prize just for the winner. You know what I mean? Like a good prize just for the winner.
First, second, third prize money, no, or just all to first.
I will be happy with just first if it means more.
Well, who's your top 8? So 1 to 8, who you picking to? Who do you believe should? Like who would be in sprint and race? You got yourself, obviously.
Everybody, okay, yeah. And then obviously Hammer, Tolu, Savage, who am I?
Hammer?
Pereira. I said Hammer. Oh. That's 5. Xavier Coates, I would put in there top end speed. Who else? I don't want to feel bad. I don't
Dom Young?
disrespect anyone. Oh, yeah, Dom Young, yeah. See, I'm forgetting people.
Who are we forgetting here?
This is a flyer. It's 7.
Bro, we said it before.
Yeah, but I think I'm leaving someone out. Oh, did you put AJ in there? Is it
Nah,
Smokey
we
or
didn't
is it
put-
top 10?
We didn't put AJ, but I think we're missing someone, eh?
I feel like I'm missing someone, bro. Like someone
Fox?
very obvious.
Fox!
Come on, see what I mean?
Oh, my
I
days.
Knew it. I knew I was beating someone so obvious.
We've got 9 now.
No,
so
that's
does,
8. That's 8.
Nah, it's 9. Look, Saab. So go. Let's rattle them off. So I'm gonna
He put AJ in there. That's
so I'm gonna frame it. I'm gonna say it again.
Yeah.
So your top 8 fastest players in the game. Who are you picking?
Yeah, Hema, Tolu, Pereira, Dom Young, Xavier Coates,
Savage, Dom Young, and Fox.
Fox.
That's it.
Yeah,
Was that it? Yeah.
be about. Yeah,
And who's the fastest out of all those?
have to line them up, find out.
I had to ask the question. I had to ask the question.
You know that many always ask me that question,
Are you
so
over? Yeah, isn't that annoying?
Like, especially depends who it is. Like, sometimes it's a good journo, like asking. Let me rephrase it. Sometimes it's a very popular journo asking the question. It's like, come on, you're better than this. Like,
Yeah.
You cover better stories than this. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
boring.
yeah,
Next question.
yeah.
So, and everything, aren't you bored of it? Like, we keep hearing about it
Yeah.
and nothing happens.
I just
so
had to
who
ask
cares?
about it. I had to ask it.
Yeah, no, you're right.
The fans want to know.
Yeah.
But is it legal to run with 3 legs?
Next question, cuz straight out. You're full holding on to that for a while, eh?
Oh, that was so good. Hey, that delivery was good.
Yeah, it was
that
good.
delivery
It
was good.
You got me.
Pedro's here. He's a hysterics. He's a fucking. Oh God. Oh, where we're up to? I'm fucking lost now.
Yeah, well.
Oh my God. Should we talk about Manly? I think everyone wants to hear about Manly
Sure,
now.
bro, yeah.
You know what we're going to ask you, eh?
What?
Oh,
Yeah.
Obviously, when Siebes got the sack, did that come as a surprise for you in the playing group?
Yeah, I think I feel like everyone kind of knew, like, you know,
The whispers from
the
last year.
pressure was there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And had the season not gone to plan, like, that was probably obvious. Probably come so sudden as well. Like, it was a shock in terms of like, wow, I didn't expect that we were going to like move on it that quickly. But I guess like it was kind of heading that way, like with our form and stuff like that. Like, yeah, it's kind of hard to really, yeah.
Because like I know, outside looking in, when I saw Foz named as interim coach, my initial thoughts, I thought it was a bit of a PR stunt to save face for the club. I thought there was a lot of pressure on the club in the way they handled that process, and a lot of people thought, you're rushing this kid in who's got no coaching experience, and yes, he's loved and adored by the fans and the playing group, but does he have any experience to be a head coach? That was a kind of bit of a roll of the dice, I thought.
Of course, yeah.
But obviously it's come up trumps and it looks like it's become a masterstroke for the club.
Yeah.
What makes Foz a great coach to play for?
I think like with Foz, he's only been retired like, what, 8 games? 9
Exactly.
games? So like...
It's not long ago he just played for New Zealand.
Yeah, but I think the beauty in that is like he's pretty much played the same version of rugby league that we currently play. So he understands the game. Like it's almost like having a 14th player out there. Do you know what I mean? Because he just, you know what I mean? Yeah, it's just he has experience in that game and knows how to play it. I think that's the advantage. And like you see a lot of coaches like Benji Marshall, like these younger coaches, like a more hands-on on the field as well, stuff like that. So, and then what else makes him great to play for is like it's Foz. Like I've played with Foz, and you know he's such a good bloke and a you know good player and stuff like that, and just what he demanded as a player. And like you know he's never telling you to do anything he'd never done in his career as well. So like you trust what he says and all that sort of stuff, and yeah, not that that's like a reflection of Siebes or anything at all. You know, like I actually feel pretty bad for Siebes with how it all kind of happened, because you know I have a good
It'd be so
relationship
tough
with
for him, bro.
Siebes, and and you know he's someone that has always believed in me and you know picked me through you know bad form, except the one time he dropped me, but
not personal.
except the one time. But you know, like he had he had a lot of grace for me. So, it's
unfortunate, but it is what it is.
Absolutely, yeah, of course, it is what it is, and I'm sure like that kind of weight's probably off his shoulders as well now, not having to go through the scrutiny that he was just getting hammered with. So, yeah,
wish him all the best.
Absolutely.
Speaking of Foz as well, like I feel like what I love about him, and I can see it the way he speaks. I can imagine how he speaks to the playing group as well. He just trusts you to do your job.
Yeah, massively,
man, like I just feel like that's someone I'd love to play for. Like the language he uses, the energy, he knows how to motivate a team. And I feel like, again, like with the whole situation, I feel like the team was ready for a reset. The club was ready for a reset, a change of voice, a fresh feel. And I feel like Foz has brought that. He's brought a lot of enthusiasm and energy into the joint. But I think you guys, like watching you guys in the last couple of weeks as well, I feel like your style has completely changed. Yeah. And correct me if I'm wrong, but when Saabs was in charge, I feel like you guys were very trigger happy and you were going like left to right quite a bit and you were trying to get around teams. But now I feel like you guys have actually enjoyed rolling up the sleeves and just running the ball through teams' middles.
Yeah, yeah.
You've been playing you've been playing very direct. Is that something that's changed in what Foz is trying to implement for the team?
Yeah, for sure. I think like it's this game is like a game where you have to earn the right to be trigger happy, like pull the trigger. And I think, for sure, like, Seb just wanted to back the speed we have on the edges and get the ball to athletes and stuff like that, which is awesome because he's saying like I back you to play footy and skin teams and use your weapons and stuff, which is great. Whereas obviously Foz still believes the same thing, except he's got a different plan of he just wants to go through the middle and he wants to go through the middle for 80 minutes. And he just wants to stay in the grind for as long as possible. And he wants the other teams to crack before we do in that game plan. And then obviously, like, once they do crack, that's when, we can
pull the trigger
and stuff like that. So I feel like, we always knew we had to earn the right. But, like, to be honest, mate, like, I just hold the paint. Like, I just hold the paint and the middles and our halves are doing whatever they're doing in the middle, and when it's my time to go in and carry, I carry, and then I get back out the wing and just compete as well is another thing, like he's massive on competing and stuff like that. So
it's pretty obvious. There's been a noticeable change, right? Do you think or do you feel amongst the playing group there's like this renewed sense of belief to actually play finals footy this year?
Yeah, for sure. I think like especially with the things that Foz is saying to the group, you can tell he really, really believes in what he's saying. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I think that's big too. Like, belief in a team is probably the most important thing you need. I think that's what he's really instilling in the group. So, yeah, definitely, it's definitely a massive goal of ours now. You know what I mean? Like, from going 0-3 to being 6 in round 9 is great. But it's a long year, you know what I mean? Like,
for sure.
You just like I said about controlling things, like Turbo got injured, you can't control injuries, you can't control, things like that. So we'll just see what happens when we get to the end of the year.
You played in the Prime Minister's 13 last year, yeah? Yeah. What was that experience like for you? Playing, where did you play? Port Moresby or did you?
Port Moresby, it was crazy, bro. It was so crazy. Like, just the fans are like, mate, it's so crazy. Like, I remember when like they were doing the national anthems and like they announced the PNG national, like the team's name, and it came up on the screen, PNG Chiefs, everyone just went crazy, like full berserk. And like, you'll score a try for Australia and they will just cheer. Like they actually support the players. They don't really care that much about the jerseys, you know what I mean? Like, that's just a bonus if the Kumals win or whatever, but they just love it, bro. Any tackle, anyone makes a tackle, they just go crazy. Like, so crazy. I can't even describe it. I've never seen anything like it.
It's a mad feeling.
Awesome, yeah.
Unique experience.
Massive, yeah.
Do you think that the PNG Chiefs kind of blueprint will work?
Well, if their incentive is to give people tax-free dollars, like, I can't, it's going to be so hard, like you see Jerome Moy, not that he said that's the reason that he signed there, but you can't deny, like, I don't think we have to, like, hide from the fact that that's a big incentive, like, you know what I mean? Like,
bro, I'm telling you straight up right now, like, if I'm still playing and I went to sign over there, I'm signing there because of the money.
Like, Well, you're not signing over there because
For the lifestyle.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
Do you know what I mean? And I feel like
no disrespect.
yeah, of course, but I feel like a lot of people like they want to shy away from the fact that like money's not really incentive and that. But like I don't think you should be like you should shy away from that because it is massive. You're earning double the salary and especially as an athlete, you don't have a long career. I feel like it's something that if that's something that's best for you and your family and
100%.
and your survival, there's nothing wrong with you. I wouldn't look at another player any different. Like I wouldn't look at them different if they said I'm going there just for the money.
Even a teammate?
Which teammate?
Well,
nah.
Do you know what I mean?
Like, nah, like honestly, like mate, because obviously, all right, it depends. If they just re-signed with the club and a week later they're going, I want to, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Different
it's
story.
shit go.
All
It's
right,
shit
now
go.
that's a bit of a shit go. But you know, players that are coming off contract, if they you know they want to go over there, more power to them. Like,
All the best.
Absolutely, yeah. God bless. Like that's mad. It's huge. So I think their blueprint will work in the short term for sure. Like because I think it's like a 3-year period, isn't it, of tax free? I think maybe it's like the first 3 years is the incentive to help the team build. After that, if it's not, then I can't see like I don't know if I think that would it would change a lot of things. You know what I mean? Like
Big time.
Because if it wasn't tax free today, would you sign? You probably wouldn't sign. You know what I mean?
I wouldn't know.
So, but I think it's like good on them. Like that's massive. And you know what? I like it for the fans and the people of PNG too.
They
like,
deserve it,
if
bro.
they're gonna have, if
They're the most passionate fans ever.
Yeah, they deserve it. Like, mate, they have nothing. All they have is rugby league.
Yeah, bro.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
man.
So, like, if that's what it's gonna take for them to build their team up and give those fans and those people who have nothing, you know, something to cheer for, something to be happy for, absolutely. Like, that's
Well said.
awesome. That's life changing for them. So,
Well said,
yeah.
bro. Well said. So you like, yeah, I think there's been a bit of a debate around what Jerome Luai did. Obviously, he's the marquee signing for PNG and
Chief.
the Chiefs. Yeah, I feel like I can understand one faction and the other side. Like, end of the day, he has every right to sign for the amount of time he did, right, and the way he did it because he's got the clauses in his contract. So that's not his fault. And like you said, $1.2 million a season is tax-free, is life-changing. That's just on the books. And then not even including the TPA's deals that he's going to get, like his third-party agreements, he'll probably be earning like $300,000 to $400,000 tax-free as well on the side. Man, God bless. Good luck to him. You can't begrudge the guy. I think where people are upset and frustrated is like, goes back to last year, how his team first and what. I understand the optics, but end of the day, like, he has played for your club for 3 years. That's a long period of time.
Those two situations they're comparing are not the same in the slightest.
Nah.
All right, maybe he said like I'm here for life. Like he's probably just running amok on the media.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like, who cares? Like,
yeah,
you know
I
what
agree.
mean?
I agree.
But yeah, like he's given ample notice. He's served the club. He's like, I think someone said even like by the time he's left, I'm pretty sure that team's going to be a top 8 team from where it was. Why should he have to be like? Why should he care like what people are going to say? And let's be real, like you and I both know he couldn't care less about what anyone says about him. Do you know what I mean? Like he's the type of person he couldn't care
less.
He's
making bank. Good on him.
He's laughing. I've seen this post. Remember when he put up that post? He's like, "Chill, all you idiots have work tomorrow." Someone put up like, "Chill, all you idiots have to pay tax tomorrow," or something like that. I was dying. I was like, "This is gold. This is so good."
Fuck! I wish he had posted that himself.
That was so. I feel like that's something he would post. That is just he's a bit of a piss taker like that. But yeah, good on him, bro. Like, mate, he hasn't done anything wrong by his club, by his teammates. Like, you know what I mean? Like, but it's, you know, obviously it's Jerome Luai. They're gonna make a thing about it. Exactly. He's always been a bit of a trailblazer. Like, we know that. So
I think there's going to be a domino effect now. Obviously, them signing Jerome, he's obviously going to attract other players to come over as well. And then the players that come to mind when you look at the Tigers, you look at Sunuya Taruva, Dream Buller. Not sure what's happening with that situation. Terrell May, and then the other club that I think the PNG Chiefs have their sights on will probably be Penrith. Yeah. They've got, I don't know if you know this, but they've got so many players off contract. Liam Martin, Moses Leota, Isaiah Yeo, Nathan Cleary, Brian To'o.
Can I ask, because I don't really know too much about how all that like works, but like, you know, when you have all these players coming off contract at one time, is that bad thing? Does that go back to like the planning of like the recruitment and stuff, or is that a reflection of the recruitment, or is that?
I don't think it's a bad.
Is it a big deal or no? Like
it's a big deal when you're a successful club.
Yeah.
Because you got so many players that are playing the best footy in their careers. The reality is you can't keep all those players on a high salary, which they deserve.
Yeah, yeah.
So Isaiah is the best lock in the game. Nathan's the best halfback in the game. Brian's the best winger in the game. Liam Martin's top 3 back rowers in the game. And then you've got Moses Leota, who's probably top 5 front rowers in the game. Sure, How do you keep all 5 of those players on top dollar?
Especially now their values.
And I think Dylan Edwards is off contract.
Yeah. Their value has gone like that since
Through the roof,
signed
bro.
that contract, the first one. So no, they won't keep all of them. No.
So this is
You know what? I'm glad that they're not going to keep all of them.
Yeah,
So I'm sick of this shit.
I don't
How many
blame
grand
you.
finals? You know?
But then you get PNG Chiefs come into the game,
Yeah.
and they've got the incentive of signing players on tax-free dollars. You don't think anyone? I guarantee you, I'm happy to put a bet on.
Yeah, yeah.
I guarantee at least 2 of those players that I've named will sign for the PNG Chiefs.
Yeah.
Is that fair, Pedro?
Yeah,
like, do you reckon? What do you
Well,
reckon as a fan?
definitely, I think personally, or Jerome Luai, like, come on.
Oh, there.
Like
Well,
if you got, and that's the thing. Like if you got a good enough crew, like your mate, if your best mates are going over to make all this money and play rugby league,
100%.
what makes you think they're like, you know what I mean? Like,
Perfect
why wouldn't
example. Perfect example. COVID 2021 when we were in that bubble together.
you? Yeah.
Families,
Yeah.
you're around your teammates' families, you're around your teammates, you're in that tight-knit group, right? And you're living lavish. Yes, I know it's not the Gold Coast, but they will be living in a beautiful resort, man.
Yeah, and
beautiful
not
resort.
only that, it's like it's pretty much the NRL bubble, except instead of getting paid half, you get paid double. You know, and there was pay. You know, when like there was salary cuts and stuff because of COVID. Now you get paid double to do the exact same thing. Like, and you do it what, like 9 months out of the year, including preseason.
100%.
Bye weeks, you come back home, like whatever.
That's
like,
it.
Come on, bro. Like it's not the worst. You know what I mean?
It's not even a resort, bro.
Yeah.
They're practically building a whole new suburb.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Absolutely.
So
I don't even leave my house anyway. You know what I mean? Like,
Well, the only time you leave your house is to go to training, like you said before.
exactly. So it's no different than doing it over there. But that's good. I hope they do well. Honestly,
Hey, if you weren't playing rugby league, what would you do with yourself?
if I wasn't playing rugby league,
Yeah, have you ever thought of that?
like as an athlete, or
No. Like if NRL didn't happen for you, what actually would you do? Have you ever thought of that?
Yeah, I have, but I've never really had the answer. Like, and it's not the best because it just goes to show, like, I never had a plan B. Do you know what I mean? So I honestly don't know. Honestly, I'm not sure. But if I was this genetically big and tall and I wasn't an athlete, it'd be like a bit embarrassing. You know, it'd be a waste.
You are gifted.
Yeah, but I don't know. Honestly, I'm not. Yeah, no, I don't know. Honestly, I don't know what I'd be doing. But God to have something for me.
Yeah, 100. Well, you've dibble-dabbled with a lot of sport. You've athletics, NRL, like I said. Did you ever play AFL out of curiosity? Yeah, who would the fuck want to play that?
Don't ask me that again.
Sorry, but bro, where did boxing come about? That was for me random. I did not.
It was pretty rogue, yeah. But I don't know. I always loved the sport of boxing. Like, like I loved watching it. Loved training, and I was doing a bit of training and stuff like that, and started doing a bit of sparring, stuff like that. I always loved combat sports. That's where it come from. Yeah.
Would you do it again?
Yeah, for sure. I definitely want to do it again. It's just one of those things. It's like, okay, like you got a whole season of NRL to play, and then at the end of that, you got to not need surgery, which is like, you just never know.
You never know,
in
yeah.
this sport.
And you look forward to the break as well for your body and mind.
Absolutely, yeah. So it's just one of those things. Like, I definitely would love to do it again. If it lines up well, then I'll do it. But at the moment, like we spoke about earlier, like all I want to do is just put everything into rugby league. And just you do the absolute best I possibly can,
Yeah, you remind me of like a Sebastian Fundora. Tall, lanky, massive reach. Probably can jab me from where you are there. if I was fighting this, like one of those red and blue robots.
Similar. Oh yeah, that's like that. Yeah.
Did you say similar as in like I look like a red and...
No, I mean like Fundora. Come on, bro.
Oi, bro, I can't believe it. I just remembered this. When you caught up with Neon and linked up with Neon, what was that? How?
So random, eh? No, just one of my boys from back in the day.
Come on now.
It's just a friend of a friend, basically. Like a mate of mine who's a security guard, or like an international security guard, is a mate of a guy who's like a kind of like a promoter, who knows all these streamers, and he brings him out to Australia and use their guide, whatever. So he just asked, he's like, hey bro, like, you know, who was it last time? He had someone here
Speed?
last time. No, it wasn't. Was it Speed? Might have been Speed. I think the next one he's bringing, he messaged me the other day, he's bringing Deji, who's like a KSI's brother or something. And he just said, like, I want to do like this thing. And like, I was like, yeah, sure. Like, just tell me what you want to do with him, and like, I'll just be there, whatever. And then I get there, and he pretty much said like, oh bro, like, you got to come up with this shit on the spot. Like, you got to do all this and this. And I was like, okay, so you want me to plan like a 30-minute stream of activity, of engaging content with this guy who's like the biggest streamer in the world. And I was like a bit stressed. I was a bit stressed, like, what am I going to do? Like, how do I show him about rugby league and all this stuff? And what do we even do? Like, there's only two of us. Like, we can't play touch footy and all this stuff. Like, so yeah, anyway, I just freestyled it pretty much. And he's a pretty cool dude too. Like, he's very lively and engaging as well. So like, he's like saying things that are giving me ideas and content to put out and stuff. So it was pretty fun. Yeah, it was pretty cool. Like, and he's a good kid too. Like, he was a pretty down to earth kid, like even off cameras and stuff like that. But yeah, seeing Neon in a Manly jersey was wild. It was such a random thing.
Yeah, like I'm watching the video now. Like, he doesn't look. No offense to the guy, but
Nah,
he
terrible.
has no idea.
Terrible.
Yeah,
Rubbish. Even if you've seen his kickoffs, like his kickoffs were like, I don't know. I had to ask him, are you left-footed or right-footed? And he said he was left-footed, and he's kicking with his right foot. I said, this guy has no clue about anything. You know what I mean?
he's got a clue about streaming.
Dude, bro. Like, yeah.
Well, we're at that point, Jace. Truth or sauce? Let's go. Woo! We're sweating now, bro. You know what truth or sauce is? I know you're a big fan of the show.
I don't
Surely
really
you
know,
know.
but like,
Oh, cool.
I could kind of ruin this segment by give me the. How does this work?
Okay, well, you're obviously thinking about why there's a sauce bottle with my amazing rig on it, and there's chips in front of you.
Is that your sauce on it? Is it
That sauce bottle is one of one, my brother. One of one. So, listen, that's
not you, bro.
That was retired too, by the way. I might add.
Because it's not even you.
That's a retired. That's my retired rig.
That's like Bear Grylls or something.
Liver King.
I was about. You took the words out of my mouth.
Fuck, I wish you said it at the same time.
What a rich king.
All right. Well, the game is I ask you a question.
Yeah.
You answer it.
Yeah.
There's no sauce. There's no chip.
Yeah.
You don't answer it. You're having sauce with the chip. It's pretty simple,
I'll
right?
answer it, no worries.
But like, you can ask me a question as well. So I'm in the game.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sweet.
So it's not just me hammering you. All right. Question one. Let's just get into it. All right. Looking at the situation of the Dragons right now, like, obviously it's pretty dire. Was that something you could see coming, and did it play a part in your decision to leave the club?
It's not something I saw coming to that extent, of course, because like I left there like 5 years ago, right? So, but I guess definitely at the time, like being a young kid, I saw there was better opportunity elsewhere for me.
Fair enough.
Does that make sense? Yeah,
Yep.
I've seen other clubs going in better directions at the time. So I guess that as well as going to driving the Wollongong every day, which we all know is the reason I left, and now I drive the Manly every day. So
That's
that's
the running joke, right?
Everyone gives it to me for that, but I just saw something better at building out Manly. So.
What's the one thing you reckon they can improve on through your experience?
Through my experience?
Yeah, when you were there.
Oh, I don't think I was there long enough to really know it, and I was a kid. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? I was just trying to do my
You're just happy. You're just living the dream. You're just happy to
like,
turn up, train, play.
I can't really say,
That's fair enough. Do you want to ask me a question, or should I move on?
You have these questions written. I didn't get to prepare questions.
You might need to phone a friend. Well, don't phone a friend because he stitches me up all the time.
So I can just ask you anything, pretty much.
Anything.
Oh,
But
wow.
don't be a fuckwit because I'm looking after you.
Nah, I'm gonna make you eat so many. I don't know. I don't know, bro. It's not fair if I let you just
question
ask
two.
questions.
No, okay, mate. We got to get this show rolling.
Go on.
Question two. Do you think you can beat iShowSpeed in a race?
Yeah, easily. Yeah, come on. Next question.
Yeah,
That was a silly one.
that was his idea.
That was a silly one.
Pedro, you should have known better, brother. Question 3. Oh, fuck.
Uh-oh. Am I in trouble?
Yeah, you're in big trouble now. You're in fucking big trouble. Who was a better coach, Siebes or Foran?
Oh my gosh. Oh. You said I have to answer the question, right?
Or eat the chip.
You said I have to answer the question.
Or eat the chip.
Okay. Yeah, fine. I'll answer the question.
Oh,
Who's
no.
the better coach, Siebes or Foran? Well, Foz hasn't finished his coaching tenure yet, so I can't make that decision yet. He's only coached us for 4 games.
It's a simple
Not really.
It's a simple question.
If you ask me who's the better coach...
It's like a yes or
if
no,
asked
but you
who
have to
was-
pick 2 names.
If you ask like who was better, like Siebes or Mary, and they both coach me and now they don't coach me, I can compare the 2. But that's my answer, bro. Next question. I'm rigging the game.
That's all I have. This guy's fucking like a lawyer or something.
Hey, answer the question or eat a chip. I'm answering your question.
Oh,
and
fine.
that was a fair answer too. That was a fair answer.
Fair enough. Fair. Oh, that's all I had. Do you want to ask me anything? Or play on?
No, Foz is a gun coach.
Yeah, fucking I'm getting that sense. I'm getting that vibe.
Yeah, I have to say that.
I'm not
as well,
saying
'cause
no
I can't-
disrespect to Siebes. No
Of
disrespect to him.
course, yeah, of course.
But
Of course not.
everyone has their own preferences. Should he ask me a question or not? Is there anything you want to ask me, Pedro?
Let me ask this guy a question, bro. If you had to pick one of these players for Origin this year, who would it be? Adam Dewey or Mitch Moses?
Whoa, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Fuck.
That's not a bad question, eh?
That's a great question. That's a great question. Are we purely talking about currently on form? Okay, so it depends on what Laurie's strategy is in terms of selection. So do you pick someone that's been there, done that in Mitch? Or do you pick someone that's never played in the arena before, but purely back his current form? Because if we're going to be real, Adam is playing better than Mitch at the moment, but Mitch, we all know, is a big game player. So I don't know if his current form is a reflection on his true form because he's playing in a team that isn't performing to the highest standard. Plus, he does have a niggly injury at the moment, I know. And also, you're playing in a team that's full of injury. They got so many injuries. So there's no real cohesion there, if that makes sense.
Yeah, nice.
I'm going to pick them both.
What?
Yeah, I can pick them both. I'm going to pick them both. Yeah, I can.
You have to pick one.
No,
that was my question.
But I can pick both. I'll tell you why. I'll put Mitch at 6, I'll put Nathan Clear at 7, and I'll put Adam Dewey here as a 14.
It wasn't even the question.
But
you want to do that?
I have to, I have to pick them both.
He makes up the rules as he goes.
No, I'll tell you why. I think Ads has to play. I'll tell you why.
What was my question? Can you repeat my question?
Either Moses or Dewey. One or the other, yeah?
Either Foran or Siebes. What the fuck is the difference? Like, there's no difference to that. But everyone's going to be agreeing. I can't wait to see the comments because everyone's going to agree with me on this one because Ads can play back row, centre.
I agree with you.
5'8", half.
I was just trying to get you to pick one. One of the shababs, like pick one and not the other.
I'm doing the exact same thing you did to me.
All right, yeah, fair play.
Well,
I'm picking them both too.
Yeah, straight out. I reckon they both have to be in a team, and this is where I'm scared. Obviously, I'm part of the Lebanon staff. In case I haven't mentioned that before, which you probably
Australian staff this year, no?
No, I'm Lebanon staff. If hypothetically, say that Ads continues this amazing run of form, and then he's up for selection for Australia, what happens? Like that's for me makes me nervous because does he decide? I haven't asked him this question. Does he decide to play for Australia along with Mitch, or does he decide to? Because if Cameron Munster was playing in the greatest form, which I don't think he is playing in the best form at the moment, do you pick Mitch or do you pick Cameron Munster as your 6th in the Australian jumper?
Oh, well, that's so far away. Like, we won't know. If we had to pick today...
Yeah, and today, like right now.
I feel like money, even like for Queensland, is just an incumbent for like...
Yeah.
I mean, like, you have to
pick have to pick money.
You have to pick
Okay,
him.
so then if you're in Mitch's shoes, do you play for Australia knowing that you're going to be like a squad player? Or do you play for Lebanon knowing that you're going to captain the side and represent your heritage?
I don't know. I love Moe, but so I don't know.
Come on, bro, Moe. Yeah. If you're watching, I know you're not, but it's okay.
You know the way I see it? both of them will be in the squad regardless. And when everyone gets their time, they get their time. Do you know what I mean? Like both their times will come. So they'll be right.
Well, brother, I know you got to go to a massage, a legit massage. Give
Come
30-minded
on.
people.
Well, it's 2 p.m. Like,
Is it?
yeah.
Oh wow.
Is it? No, I mean like it's 2 p.m. Obviously, it's a normal massage.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No one thought it was a, you know.
Well, I've never gone to a other massage before. Have you? Is that what you're trying to insinuate?
You know what? I'm actually so proud of myself. I've never been.
Yeah, me too.
Never.
Me too. Well, brother, it's always great to see you. Like I said
Appreciate
before,
it,
you're looking in great shape. I know I'm admiring you a bit too much right now. It's a bit sus, but bro, until next time, best of luck this week, and I look forward to seeing you in the Cedars jersey at the end of the year.
Absolutely.
God
Appreciate
willing.
it, bro.
God willing. Yeah.